Hi everyone. At this very moment, I would like to share an inspiring story I've ever heard from my teacher. In my opinion, this story can boost our mood to work harder, study harder, and live better. Here we go. This story is about an Indian man called Zubair Kazi, or just call him Mr. Kazi. He was born in the southwest India, and his dream is to be a pilot. He always concerned to a plane. Time went by. 23 years old Kazi, with just a little money on his pocket, moved to United States. He hoped to get a job in the airplane industry. But as we all know, the reality is not as nice as the expectation. After much effort, he didn't have any change to earn money there. Then he got a job in a company that rented cars. While Mr. Kazi was working at the car rental company, he often ate at a nearby KFC restaurant. To save money on food, he decided to get a job with KFC. He left the previous job because the salary wasn't enough for him. So here, his work is to be a cook's assistant. His job is clean the kitchen and help the cook. I didn't like it, said Mr. Kazi, but I always did the best I could no matter what. One day, Mr. Kazi's two co-workers didn't come to work. So that day, Mr. Kazi did the work for all three people in the kitchen, and this really impressed the owner. Kazi, you're such a hard worker and reliable friend, said the boss. A few months later, the owner needed a manager for a new restaurant, and he offered Kazi to be a manager there. Kazi, I know you as well. I trust you to run my another restaurant. Will you? Asked the boss. That would be great, sir. I will do my best, said Kazi. Then Mr. Kazi worked hard as a manager, and soon the restaurant was making a profit. A few years later, Mr. Kazi heard about a restaurant that was losing money, or we can say it was collapsed. The restaurant is dirty inside, and the food was awful, greasy, and undercooked. Ew. Actually, this led Mr. Kazi to think more and more. Then he decided to borrow money on the bank and bought the restaurant. For the first 6 months, Mr. Kazi worked on the restaurant from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week. Mr. Kazi and his wife cleaned the restaurant, renovated the in front of the building, and also improved the cook. They also tried hard to please customers. If someone had to wait more than 10 minutes for their food, Mrs. Kazi will give them free soda. Before long, this restaurant was making a profit. A year later, Mr. Kazi sold the restaurant for the profit. With the money he earned, he bought more tour restaurants that were losing money. Again, he did the same. Cleaned them up, renovated, improved the cook, remodeled, and retrained the workers. After much time, he made this restaurant making a profit too. And today, Mr. Kazi owns 168 restaurants, but he didn't plan to stop there. He's still looking for new restaurants that poorly and bankrupt to buy. I love it when I go to buy a restaurant and find its mess. The only way it can go is up, said Mr. Kazi. From this story, we can learn that the important thing is work hard and smart will lead you great success. Never worry about your dream. God knows better than you. I'm Khairunisa Arisandi from Mahit Senior High School. Thank you for your attention. See you.